Hey, what's up? Brian here with J-Line, helping others achieve greatness in every part of life. And today we're doing another driving conversations where we talk about a topic and we let the Tesla drive. So let the Tesla drive. Go ahead, Tesla. There you go. You're driving. And I talk to you. So we're driving this conversation. We've been talking about the nomadic lifestyle, the travel lifestyle, the slow travel, the maybe where do you live, where do you get your income, where do you send your mail. We talked about downsizing instead of having a bunch of stuff in storage, which I do have a bunch of stuff in storage that I need to downsize. And then we also talked about the pet issue. I call it the pet issue. And then we talked about your spouse or your partner being on the same page and wanting the same thing. I mean, there's been so many different videos that we talked about. I'm putting this all on a playlist on the channel, so make sure to go over to the playlist and you could just see me hash out all these different things that you need to think about. And there's still more to talk about. One of my favorite was, how do you want to travel? Do you want a road trip? Do you want to camp? Do you want to do Airbnbs? Like, how do you want to travel, right? Do you want to cruise? In fact, we're getting ready to go on what we call our cruising season. So we spend our summers in Colorado. We talked about getting residence in South Dakota, by the way, on another video. And then we spend our winter over the last 2 years. We've been spending our winter traveling via cruising on the cruise ships. And I have a whole nother channel about that where I show people how to get free cruise offers where all you have to pay is taxes and port fees. This turns out to be about $800 a month or less. Okay, so I'm talking about all in food and everything. Okay, $800 a month is a great deal for the total. All right, so with all that being said, it's hot up in this Colorado area, but and I'm like, why am I here? That's why next week I'm going to Alaska on a cruise, by the way. But what is this video about? What is this video about? This segment is about family and people that you have in your life that you might miss. You might just miss them. Sometimes doing a FaceTime, and if you have family that lives out of state or across the country or the world, you may be used to this, calling and seeing them, maybe just a voice call or maybe a video call where you can see them, but there's just nothing that replaces being there in person. And so if you are traveling, one thing that we do is we try to figure out, okay, what are the holidays that we're going to be home for? What are the birthdays or times where the family's going to get together, where we're going to be here and be home, or be home, quote, home, be in Colorado where all the family is. We're just fortunate right now, all the family is in one state, in Colorado. So, but will it always be that way? Probably not. I don't know. Although my dad is in California, so technically we have family in Colorado and California, but and Idaho. Sorry, because Amber's right here, by the way. She's right there off camera. So give him a little wave with your hand, Amber, to prove that you're there. There you go. That was you. That was Amber. And yes, Colorado, her brother's in Colorado, and Idaho. We have family in Idaho as well. So, you know, it's like we're 3 states split up into 3 states. And you know, when it comes to the family in California and the family in Idaho, we don't see them that much, at least in person, maybe once a year. But then we also see them on video call, or we text them, and you know, I know texting is not the same as well, but the idea is we are coordinating and talking and corresponding with family throughout the entire year for birthdays and different things. So I think one of the big things to really figure out, or at least talk about and get on the same page with is like, what are the holidays that are important? For example, this year, our anniversary, which we always travel on our anniversary, so it's actually next year, this coming anniversary is our big 30 years, Amber, 30 years being married. And with that, it actually falls on, and like I said, we always travel on our anniversary, but because of the lunar calendar and all this, it actually falls on Easter. On Easter's. So Easter has been a huge holiday for our family, but this year we are going to be traveling. We're going to be traveling, and so we're not going to be around for Easter's. But what are the important holidays? And I think Thanksgiving is one and Christmas is one. And so when we go on to we're going at the end of October into November, we're going into our travel season, right? And wow, I guess I have to take over because the car stopped. And will it let me allow it to drive again? Okay, I don't know why. There was a biker that came out and it said, take over. All right, so there we go. Now it's driving. Oh, no, it's telling me to take over immediately. Why? I have no idea. Is this a video where I'm actually gonna have to drive conversation and drive the car at the same time? Oh my goodness. I guess maybe it's the lines on the street. If, I don't know. Anyway, we're almost done with this video because I think one thing that our travel season is starting, and it's going to be Thanksgiving. We're coming back for Thanksgiving. We're getting an Airbnb. Then we're traveling again and coming back for Christmas and getting an Airbnb. And that really bumps up the price for the season, at least the holiday season. And then after that, we're pretty much gone traveling. No other holidays, like I mentioned, Easter, and then coming back, we'll be back for 4th of July. I think that's a big holiday, 4th of July. Easter, is Memorial Day or Labor Day a big holiday for you? That's something that you can consider. But just thinking about the traditions and the holidays that you have and how are you going to do those holidays, I think that is one of the big keys to really think about when it comes to this travel lifestyle or slow travel or nomadic lifestyle, whatever it may be, and how you're thinking about it. And there's still so much more to talk about, but this one is all about the holidays, birthdays, and other times. Do you travel in? And when you travel in, is there a way that you can like knock off, like, do you have like a knock off the list of birthdays? Like, is there a bunch of people that have a birthdays in a certain month that you can like pop in for a week and celebrate everybody's birthday? Or like I said, the holidays, things like this, very important to think about when you're thinking about this lifestyle. Where are you going to be at different times? And so that's something to think about. So with all that being said, I think that's about it for this one. And remember, don't just watch J-Line, but be a J-Line. Until next time, see ya.